All right, so they added Nina Williams to Tekken 7, and she's wearing a wedding dress, which is like, whoa, Nina, one of the sluttiest dressing characters of all time, is wearing a wedding dress. Wonder who she got married to. You know, so that reveal is actually pretty cool because they actually did it with the Evo lineup reveal, I guess. And Nina, Nina, I'm glad she's in it. Let me just say this: Nina as a character, I think she's quite worthless at this point, as like a story because she didn't really do much for Tekken 6. She hasn't done much for any game since I want to say Tekken 5 because Tekken 5 was when she reunited and like got her memory back and started hating Anna again. But it's nice to see Nina back in Tekken. I kind of knew she was going to be in there. Now it raises the question: will Anna be in there? And if not, is she dead? But anyway, going forward from the Anna dead thing, and going back to Nina and whatnot. So her outfit obviously looks like a Kill Bill reference to the wedding scene in Kill Bill. If you're unfamiliar with Kill Bill, you're probably in the same boat as me. I've seen the scene. I just faintly remember it because it's been a long time since I watched that movie. But, it perfectly fits her because in Kill Bill, you're an assassin. Or the main character is an assassin. I said that like it was a video game. And she's a blonde-haired assassin. So it fits Nina very well. And that goes along with what Harada was saying about graphics. I mean, not graphics, but the characters in general. They're all getting new outfits, which are an overhaul on their personality. Which you can kind of see from the trailer, of course, because you see Lily is still a Lolita. I don't know what to say about Asuka besides she's kind of like uncouth, I guess. And Brian's just fucking insane looking cyborg. You know what I mean? So of course she looks like a really, really, really crazy assassin. But I think that's all I had to say about that. I mean, she looks like she fits well into the game, just like she should, just like every Tekken character announced should. There was one other thing I wanted to say about it. I think it's kind of odd that the way they're actually announcing these characters. You know, now I mean it's perfectly fine and good to actually announce the characters with events and whatnot, but I kind of wish it would be like Tekken 7 vanilla, where every 2 weeks or 3 weeks you reveal a character, which I think in time for fall or winter of this year, or yeah, winter of this year, it should be released on PlayStation. Hopefully, if not, that's fine. Keep doing what they're doing. Keep updating the game. But yeah. As for Nina in general, as well, like it's just I hope that the rest of the time there's not any more new characters, less that character is Devil Kazumi. I hope there's no more new characters, but I hope the characters reveals that we get aren't fucking, bone crushingly boring. Like Nina, everybody's happy to see Nina, but it's kind of like, okay, fuck, we knew she was gonna be in Tekken anyway. She's been in every single Tekken. I mean, Nina really isn't that big of a reveal. Like, remember when Tekken Tag 2 came out and we seen June in the trailer, but we didn't know if it was really June or not, but we all knew. Like, that's the type of shit I'm looking for, from Tekken 7 FR. I want to see Kunimitsu revealed at Evo or some shit, But let me talk about the lineup with Evo. So, what's on the lineup really? We got Street Fighter 5, should have guessed, right? Ran by SRK, and plus it's a new Street Fighter. Tekken 7 Fatal Retribution, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat X, two Smash games, for the Wii U and Melee. And what are the rest? Pokken was one of the games. Guilty Gear Revelator. I think that's all of them. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I was actually talking in this Facebook group I was a part of. I was saying two Smash games is gross. Like, I think the Smash community needs to grow up and figure out which game they want to play, because two Smash games for real. I think this, I mean, regardless of signups, see, this is why I don't say Evo is the ultimate fighting game tournament. It's probably the biggest. I don't think it, it could be the best in my opinion, but I'm not a tournament goer, but I'm just saying it's the biggest because of all the participants and all the games that they have, but it's not ultimate in my opinion because they don't have like the big events, like the events that like get a lot of coverage and whatnot. Like there shouldn't be big events. There should just be people tuning in to all the fighting games that have came out like in the past year, or people will play. Like I know there probably wouldn't be a big turnout for Under Night and Birth, but many people say that Under Night and Birth is probably one of the best 2D fighting games, if not the best 2D fighting game to come out within the past couple years. And we just won't be seeing that. And it's too bad that King of Fighters fizzled out. Like if King of Fighters 14 is out like before Evo, I would have loved to have seen that in Evo because King of Fighters is actually more hyped to watch than Street Fighter in my opinion in terms of 2D fighters. But you don't want to listen to me. I'm biased. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say about that. Two Smash. Oh, Pokken. What the fuck is Pokken doing there? That's like putting Pokken in there is like, to me, I haven't played the game, but from the way it looks, that's like putting fucking Dragon Ball Xenoverse and shit into Evo. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because there's going to be a lot of participants, that doesn't excuse the fact that it's not really a traditional fighting game, at least from the looks of it. But, what do I know? Anyway, Lord Benimaru and K-Dash and Robert Garcia were revealed in a recent trailer for King of Fighters 14. And I guess it's been made apparent to me that in every King of Fighters 14 trailer that we are shown, there's a graphics update for Kyo and Iori. I think that's why they keep showing the same scene nowadays. But anyway, yeah, so Lord Benimaru, I don't know what to say about him. He looks cooler than what he used to. Like, I'm not a homophobe or anything, but he just looked very metro or gay in the previous games, and I couldn't get into that character just because, the way he looked. He looked like a fucking fool. Not that, gay people look like fools, but the way he dressed, he looked like a fool specifically. And then we got Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia is actually a very accessible character. He's a cool character too. I think Beck Dosan was actually based off of Robert Garcia's look. If you look at Beck's 2P outfit from Tekken Tag 1 and Tekken 2, you'll see the resemblance. But yeah, he's a real cool character. He has a fireball. He has a anti-air uppercut. He has a fucking what is it? I don't know what to call it, but it's a special move where like he hits you and then he gets to keep hitting you. It's not a Rekka. I don't know what the term for that is, but he hits you and he hits you multiple times with it. I know that. And then there's K-Dash, which K-Dash, it made it blatantly clear to me they need to fix the special effects that they got going on with these characters, because K-Dash's uppercut looked like ass. And I don't mean graphics-wise. I think it looks stupid compared to the other ones. We're used to see a lot of fire and whatnot. You see fire, but it's not a lot. Like, it's not even the way that it used to look on the old games, which, not that it has to look that way, but it would be nice if it looked really cool instead of like, oh, this is the direction his uppercut is going. It's going up, so the fire is going with his fist. Like, that's not that great. Anyway, I think that's all I really had to say. That's Nina, Evo, and the reveals for King of Fighters 14, which I'm gonna have to post that video here soon on my channel. But I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Did I really touch everything I wanted to touch up on Evo? That's it. I mean, I don't watch Evo. Like, I know it's a fighting game channel and everything, but Evo is boring to me, man. Like, Tekken Evo is boring because Master Cup and other tournaments, like in Asia, is where it's at for Tekken. Same for Blaze Blue, Under Night and Birth, and in most situations, I would imagine Guilty Gear. Not that I watch it. I know Persona is played much better over in Asia. So it's like, I feel like Evo is just like America's excuse for saying, hey, we got a big arcade tournament once a year. I don't know, but that's just me, guys. Don't pay attention to me. Later.